guys, it's Ryan, and I'm back with another analysis and discussion video on Persona 5 Scramble, The Phantom Strikers. Earlier today, Atlus released the PVO2 trailer for the game, which showed off a ton of new story beats for it, a tease for what might be a new character's awakening, and teases for the future of the title. We got a good bit to unpack here, so with that said, let's go over it. This is the first day of 4 days of consecutive news for P5S, and tomorrow is going to be a new Morgana newsletter. For now, let's discuss. I should also stress this is before any translations have come out so far, so there may be some things here that I miss out on because there's dialogue I can't understand. So, with that said, let's mosey. We start here with a preview of what I believe may be the opening, and in the background, Rivers in the Desert starts playing, with I believe a new remix of it. It's a great tune to listen to, but that's normal for Persona at this point. We get the scenes from the Shibuya jail, but now we see Ryuji coming up behind all the shadows and hitting them, somehow making the damn street blow up. Damn, Ryuji. We then see Shibuya again, and the citizens looking up with the Phantom Thieves calling card appearing in the TVs. So it seems like, with each jail, the thieves need to in some way give the entire city some form of a calling card, since the jail itself is the entire city. This is further emphasized later, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Ren hits the screen with a calling card reading Volume 2, and we see previews of the boss for the first and third jails in the game, and then we continue on with our first look at Shujin Academy. We see one of the students here, phone in hand, and well, she got no eyes. Her head twitches back and forth, and that's what we get for now, but we do have some more later. I'm happy to see Shujin making an appearance in the game, but I do wonder what exactly is happening here. I believe it might just be simply a part of the jail you can visit, but I could be wrong. Hopefully get to visit in the real world too. Our next shot is a simple one, with Joker trapped behind a net and getting hit by one of the shadows. Nobody else seems to be with him, but I'm assuming this leads to the handcuff scene from the first trailer. We get some gameplay of Yusuke hopping across some rocks in the water using the new Phantom Moves mechanic, and we get a new section next of Haru gameplay. Strangely enough though, only Ren and Haru seem to be present here, though from what I can tell it probably is just a trailer thing. We get our first look at one of the jails collapsing, this one being the Shibuya jail, as well as a small preview of the first boss from the jail. We then get the scene from the Makoto trailer of them all in the sewer system together, and then we get the reveal of Hasegawa being in there as well with them. We know Hasegawa, at least at the moment, is going to be on the thieves' side, but this is the first time we've seen him in the jail with them. We also see a brand new character here in the next scene, whom I believe may be the new police commissioner. We then follow that up with some more Makoto gameplay, though it's something we haven't seen before, and the next thing is... oh Jesus. So yeah, apparently the thieves also have a mob against them now, not just the police. We see a bunch of citizens here raiding their RV while they all hide in the bushes, which is dark. I do like here that everyone actually seems to have a different facial reaction to all of this. Next up is... okay, what? So this is what I mean by the thieves need to give the entire city a calling card, and how it's further emphasized here. How they got access to a blimp, I don't know, probably Hasegawa. Either way it's nuts, but I kinda like it. We then get more of Shujin, though there's not much else to say here to be honest. We see them all looking beyond something, Morgana and Ryuji especially looking shocked. Though the bright red background in the window does make me think this is Mementos, it's actually the area we saw before of the man standing in those massive jail cells, and also a small earthquake starts happening on top of that. We get another shot of the blimp, a quick one of Hasegawa, and Ren standing alone in his Joker outfit in a foggy area. This, I honestly have no clue what it could be related to, though I think it's possible it could be tied to the 6th unannounced area in Scramble, Kyoto. But really, I can't tell. We see something looking like a pink diamond blowing up, which I assume is a jail of some sort, with the thieves reacting to it. Though, let's look in the background here. Who's that? It's not Fox, it's not Skull, it's not Joker. I don't believe it's Akechi either. Going off his outfit doesn't really have at all the same look, aside from maybe the pointy part. So, my theory? This is Hasegawa, and this is further emphasized in a bit. Then we see whatever this is that happened to Ren. Honestly, I have no comment here. Joker got Norded, I guess. But there's little to no context here as to what's going on, though he does have the yellow eyes, which does make me think it's related to the Velvet Room in some way. We then get to see a full view of the Shibuya jail boss, and it's a sexy bunny. Alrighty, Japan, I see you. We also get to see the second jail boss as well, which looks like if Goldar from Power Rangers ended up in an anime. Looks cool. We have some rapid fire stuff here, so here we go. We get a quick shot of Futaba hacking something, more shots of Ren using the Phantom Moves mechanic to jump on some icicles, and we get some small gameplay of Yusuke and more previews of the second jail. We then see Ren and Lavenza again in new scenes in the Velvet Room. Also, we get some previews of the fusing mechanic, and I believe the copper one here is not in the original P5 or in Royal, so I believe this is brand new. Next one here is... alright, it's canon. Jokes aside, this is kind of intriguing actually. Aside from the fact that I love it of course, we already know the Confidant abilities are not going to be in Persona 5 Scramble, so what's happening here? We even see a slight blush on Makoto, which makes me think that's some sort of romancing or something, but honestly, I don't know. Either way, I'm excited to learn more in the future, say if this is sort of a mini Confidant thing. I've also heard some people say that she's saying here, is this a good date? Which implies this could be a romancing thing, but we'll have to wait and find out. If there's a nice way to compromise not having Confidant stuff, I'm pretty happy about that. Either way, we'll have to wait and find out. We then get something I honestly just kind of love in general, which is a new mechanic in the RV called Joker's Kitchen, when you make SP and HP items. I love this. It's funny, really great visually, but also just fun. Futaba even comments on it a little bit. We see Sophia riding on something to get to a great event. More event stuff, like Shida's Palace. Fucking yay. Now, we got something kind of big here. This clothing is definitely Hasegawa's, and he's on his hands and knees on the ground, hitting it while the thieves are all stuck behind bars. We then get a brand look at a new persona, and visually, this is incredibly similar to an Awakening. We see someone else too, a woman in some strange clothing, though we don't see who's controlling the persona. This is kind of huge, but Hasegawa might be getting a persona in Scramble. He may be a Phantom Thief. Let me say this. This is awesome conceptually, and I hope they pull it off. I even love the look of this persona so far. But just don't be a traitor. Come on Atlas, don't pull the traitor card with Hasegawa. Just let him be a Phantom Thief. Also, this is more to the shot of before Hasegawa in the new jail, which further reaffirms my theory here. Another fun detail to mention is that if you slow down the footage, the persona has the numbers 24601, which is the prison number of the protagonist of Les Miserables, Jean Valjean. Fun detail. We get a slightly better shot of the woman in weird clothing, and then the logo. If you slow it down, you actually get a fun little bit with the S in the P5S logo becoming a 2 for a second before becoming the S, considering this is a direct sequel. It's a fun little nod. We get a sort of post-credit scene here of Hasegawa trying to get up to the ceiling and failing miserably, then falling with Futaba at the top of the ceiling. This is also the same area where the new Awakening happens, but with all that said, that's all we have to go over here. I've been pretty vocal about this on my Twitter account, and I'll say it here again. I'm, honestly, way more excited for Scramble than I am Royal at this point. My reaction when I first saw the game last year was the same as everyone else's. Oh, a Warriors game set in the P5 universe. Neat. But now that we've seen more, the gameplay, a direct sequel, new possible mini Confidant stuff, and so much more, I'm excited. I'm still excited for Royal, don't get me wrong, but I'm way more pumped for Scramble at this point. But hey, maybe that's just me, I'm not sure about that. I'm just gonna hope for an actual localization announcement sometime soon. Maybe at the end of these 4 days we're gonna get one. So, with all that said, what are your guys' thoughts? What are you most excited for in Scramble thus far, and are you more excited for it or Royal? Comment below, and let me know. Thank you all very much for watching, have a great day, and signing off. Peace.